Ahmed Ololade, better known as Asake, has quickly become one of the biggest breakout stars of our time. He first started making waves with Mr. Money, but it was his collaboration with Olamide on Omo Ope that really took off in 2022. That year, he released a string of hits including Sungba featuring Burna Boy, Palazzo, Peace Be Unto You, Terminator. He appeared on Bandana by Fireboy and Loaded with Tiwa Savage. Each song had an infectious vibe that just made it impossible not to dance to. Asake dropped his debut album Mr. Money with the Vibe, which came in swinging and hitting a lot of milestones. He debuted at number 1 on Nigerian streaming chart and number 66 on the Billboard 200, setting a record for the highest charting debut album by a Nigerian artist. Critics and listeners found very little fault in it, and it was among Rolling Stone's best 100 album of the year at number 39. Asake decided to do a show at the O2 Brixton Arena and it sold out in minutes. He added 2 more dates and also sold out those dates as well. It was a really successful run, and after he dropped Loaded with Tiwa Savage, he went off for the year to return in 2023 with Yoga in January. In April 2023, he released 230, and by June, he teamed up with Olamide again for Amapiano. His second album, Work of Art, dropped soon after, and he included hits like, oh my goodness, where do I even want to start? The entire album was a hit, but some of the biggest tracks are Lonely at the Top, 230, Remember, Mogbe, Amapiano, What's Up My G, and so much more. It's no overstatement when I say this album was a work of art. This was Asake's second album, and it was well eaten up by fans and everyone else. As 2024 approached, everyone was buzzing about when the new Asake album was going to drop. After 2 successful projects, fans were eager for a third one, and crazy enough, the last 2 albums were still in the top 10. Asake kicked off the album rollout to Wave featuring Central C, but then he went quiet, leaving fans wondering about Lungu Boy. Because at this point, we only got the album name, we never got a release date. But just days before the album release, he announced the date and dropped Active featuring Travis Scott, which sent everyone's excitement through the roof. The album dropped 2 days after and it broke the internet. It set new records on every platform, it clean swept all the other songs on the chart, and having a song with the Whiskey feature was the icing on the cake the album needed. Lungu Boy was quick to receive mixed reviews though, but those people were quick to judge because the album still stayed on top. I must commend Asake for being able to create 3 outstanding albums back to back and being able to still have all 3 of them in the top 10 most streamed album of 2024, despite one coming out in 2022 and one coming out in 2023. He was able to... Wait, who is that? What? No. What's going on? Why is Asake working on a new album? I mean, I get why he would, because his last 3 projects have been incredibly successful and he consistently puts out hits, but hear me out for a second. The people are not ready. The way his last 3 albums have remained in the top 10 is mind-blowing, but I feel like releasing a new album now would be like overfeeding a toddler. People love his albums, but I think there's still room to enjoy the last 3 albums for another year and probably half before we talk about another one. But I understand that Asake is probably an album artist who enjoys the process of making, releasing, and seeing the success of an album, especially after doing it 3 times. He's extremely pumped, but as a successful artist, you need to have strategy. While his 3 albums have been incredibly successful, releasing another album too soon might not be the best idea. Here's why. Quality over quantity. Asake has already given us 3 amazing albums, and releasing another one so soon could risk the quality of his work. Great music takes time, and we want to hear the best from him, not just more of it. But also knowing Asake though is still going to give us bangers. Audience fatigue is also a real concern. As fans, we love new music, but too much too soon can lead to burnout. Imagine waiting for a new Asake album and feeling all that thrill of excitement, but if he keeps releasing albums every year, that excitement might fade. Personal growth and evolution are also very crucial for any artist. Taking time off allows Asake to explore new sounds, experiences, and influences. Taking this break is going to rejuvenate him, and it could lead to a more mature and innovative album when he does decide to return. So what could a rollout strategy look like for Asake's next album? Instead of rushing into another release, it could build excitement through teasers, singles, collaborations as usual. But one idea he could do is to frame his last 3 albums as a trilogy during interviews. He could share a narrative about his journey as a master lyricist, explaining how he was in different stages of his life while writing these albums, even though they were released close together. Asake's life has changed dramatically, going from under 1 million monthly listeners to becoming the most streamed artist on Spotify Nigeria for 2 consecutive years. This perspective could resonate with his fans and create a deeper connection to his music. This is my opinion for Asake and his team, and I'm open to them using the idea. I have no intentions of suing. I simply want to see him enter another successful era. I believe that he could benefit from taking a pause until 2026 or even 2027 if they want to amplify this strategy. While he could release another album next year, and I'm confident it's going to be a hit, I wonder if that would be the best move for him. But what do you all think? As fans and music lovers, we have a unique opportunity to shape the conversation around his future. What do you think about the idea of Asake framing his last 3 albums as a trilogy? How do you think about the possibility of him taking a break before releasing new music? And would you prefer to see him release another album next year? Or do you think waiting a little bit longer will enhance the quality and anticipation of the new album? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's discuss how we can support Asake on his journey and even to greater heights. That is all I have for you guys in today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.